Could a simple razor blade make your foggy yellow headlight look brand new again without buying a polishing kit? If you've been driving for a few years, you know how headlights can get cloudy and dull over time. Most folks think you need expensive cleaners or a whole new headlight to fix it, but not today. We're going old school with a razor blade, a few household cleaners, and a little patience. By the end of this video, you'll see just how clear and bright we can bring this headlight back. Let's get started. Alright, first things first, we're going to remove that old yellowed layer sitting on top of the headlight. That's what makes it look dull and aged. I've got a razor blade clamped between two small pieces of wood and held tight with a binder clip. This gives us a safe, steady grip, almost like a mini scraper. If you've ever shaved wood or scraped paint, same idea here. Now take your time and keep the blade flat against the surface. Don't dig into the plastic, just glide smoothly and let the blade do the work. You'll see that yellow oxidation layer start to peel away like thin curls. It's surprisingly satisfying, and you'll notice the lens already looking clearer even at this stage. Work slowly, long strokes, and keep the pressure light. We're not cutting, we're shaving off years of haze. Once you've gone over the whole headlight, wipe it clean. Already looks better, right? And that's just step one. We've got more tricks coming. Now that we've stripped off that old oxidized layer, it's time to clean and prep the surface. And instead of buying fancy products, we're mixing our own cleaner works great cheap and uses things you probably already have at home. Grab an empty spray bottle. First, pour in some 90% rubbing alcohol. This helps break down grease and evaporates fast. Next, add a squeeze of dish soap. Just like when you wash greasy dishes, it cuts through grime beautifully. Then, sprinkle in a little baking soda. This adds gentle scrubbing power and helps remove stubborn stains. Now twist the cap back on and give it a good shake. Think of it like making your own all-purpose automotive cleaner, safe, simple, and effective. Before we go straight to the headlight, let's prove this solution can really cut through grime. I always like testing things on something tough first, and there's nothing tougher than a burned, stained pan bottom we all have lying around. Spray the mixture generously over the dirty surface. Let it sit just a few seconds, you'll see it start to loosen the gunk right away. Now, take a sponge and scrub with firm, steady pressure. You don't need to go crazy, let the solution do most of the work. After a quick scrub, rinse it off with water and wipe it dry. Take a look, that metal shines again. No harsh chemicals, no expensive cleaners, just a simple DIY blend doing the job beautifully. And if this can clean a nasty old pan like that, imagine what it's going to do for our headlight lens. Alright, let's move back to the car and get to the real magic. Now that we've scraped off that old yellowed layer, it's time to smooth things out and bring the clarity back. This part is a little bit like polishing a piece of wood. You start coarse and work your way to fine. First, spray our cleaning solution right onto the headlight. That gives us lubrication, so the sanding doesn't scratch too deeply. Grab a piece of 1000 grit sandpaper and gently sand the surface. Use small, even strokes. I like to go side to side first. Don't rush it. This is where patience pays off. You'll see a cloudy layer forming that's normal. We're leveling the surface. Once you've covered the whole lens, wipe it clean, rinse with water, and dry it off. Where are you watching from today? Always fun to see where our DIY family is tuning in from. Now repeat the same process. but this time switch to 1500 grit sandpaper. This finer grit starts bringing smoothness back. Move in circular motions that helps blend everything evenly. Again, rinse and wipe clean when you're done. For the final pass, apply a little bit of toothpaste. Yes, toothpaste. It acts like a super fine polishing compound. Use 2000 grit sandpaper and gently polish in small circles. It's amazing how well it works. Many of us have used this trick before, polishing headlights back in the day. Wipe it dry again and rinse. At this point, you should already see a big difference. The lens looks smoother, clearer, and brighter. We're not finished yet. The next step is what really brings out that like new shine. Let's keep going. All right, now for the finishing touch, and this part feels like a little science trick. We're going to use acetone vapor to really bring that headlight back to life. Take an empty soda can and pour just a few tablespoons of acetone inside. We don't need much, a little goes a long way. Insert a straw into the opening. Then seal the top with tape, so the vapor only escapes through the straw. Now, light a small candle and gently warm the bottom of the can. Don't rush it. We are just warming, not boiling. As the acetone heats up, it turns into vapor and starts flowing out through the straw. Slowly wave the straw over the surface of the headlight. Don't touch it, just let the vapor kiss the plastic. You'll see the cloudy surface melt into a clear, glossy finish right before your eyes. It's a satisfying moment, like fog clearing after a rain. And there you have it, a foggy yellowed headlight brought back to life. Clear, bright, and looking almost brand new. If you enjoyed this trick and love practical DIY fixes like this, don't forget to like the video, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend who loves working with their hands. Thanks for watching. See you in the next project.